RIP Uber, RIP Addison Lee. There's a new big dog in town. That's my whip. This is the my whip rhythm. Do you get me? Listen, let me spit some bars for you, yo. Painting called Shy Nib. I tell her come jump in on my whip. What? Painting called Shy Nib. I tell her come jump in on my whip. Look, no seats in the whip, nah. Only space for you and a driver. 1 in 100 rides is a Lambo, and it's just for a $5, yeah. But it's only 1 in 100, girl, cause I'm 1 in 100. But if the average price is 15 quid, you gotta ride 100 times, then I wonder, would you spend like 15 pounds to come and see me, girl? I probably wouldn't spend more than 13 pounds to go and see you, girl. And there's no way that I'm riding in a Prius or Honda Accord, and I wanna pull up on you in a Lambo, we're going doors, cause you're way more peng than me, and you know that I'm insecure. The only way that I get these chicks is in a whip that I can't afford. Peng ting called Shy Nib. I tell her come jump in on my whip. What? Peng ting called Shy Nib. Tell her come jump in on my whip. Peng ting called Shy Nib, that's a real name. I looked that up. It is game over for Uber, Addison Lee, Halo, My Taxi, basically any taxi company in the city, because there is a new big dog in town and they're called My Whip. I first found out about My Whip after seeing the music video for Russ's new song, Gun Lean.
Gun lean, man, gun lean. Gun lean on the beat as well.
And that song's an absolute banger, by the way, so you want to go and check that out. But the music video is basically ruined by a 30-second product placement at the start of the video advertising this new taxi service, My Whip. And Russ basically pulls up in a McLaren and lies about it being his, saying, yo, that's my whip. No, that's my whip.
Is that red or is that
Is that red?
your whip?
What is it? My whip. What's that? Yeah, my whip. My whip.
Okay.
It's actually an Uber-style service that lets you hail McLarens and Ferraris that are gold-wrapped as if they were Ubers. After finding my way to their own YouTube channel and website, it was an absolute goldmine of douche-baggery and start-up fuckery. They describe the cars that they have in their fleet on their website as super whips, and apparently their concept of super whips is so unique that they've actually patented it. Now, it has the patent number, and let's just take a little look at that patent now. It's patent 1815418.7, and that patent doesn't exist. I think that the initial concept of gold wrapping a Ferrari to look like a complete tosser and get attention was already patented by the Saudi royal family about 30 years ago. And the fact that they're going after that exclusive and prestigious audience of people who are impressed by shiny things says a lot. I'm actually in the process of launching my own My Whip and Uber competitor. So basically it's going to be an app that you just put in your address and I will turn up to your house within 10 minutes and just jingle a set of shiny keys in your face for about 15 quid, 20 in rush hour, and I promise not to rape you, so compete with that, Uber. The ultimate irony about this entire idea is that anybody that wants to pull up in a gold Ferrari or a gold McLaren inherently wants to flex on people and show off. But the fact is, only 1 in 100 of the rides is going to be a gold supercar. What are you going to do when you finally get one of these gold Ferrari rides? Whatever party you're going to, you're going to have to call up all of your friends, make sure that they wait outside so that they can see you arrive in this absolute luxury. And if they miss it, you're just going to have to go and do 100 more overpriced rides real quick. Another thing, who actually wants to ride one-on-one with a taxi driver in a Lambo? Is this your car? No. Been busy? No. How many of these gold supercars are just driving around London? I don't think people that own gold supercars are thinking, oh man, I wish I could drive Uber, but the only car I've got is this gold McLaren. On the website it says, if you don't believe us, watch this video. It basically is just a montage of gold cars turning up and people going, jeez! I would be convinced that this service was genuine if it wasn't for the case that every single time one of these cars turns up and one of these morons shouts, "Jeez!" it's on the same fucking street. So if anything, this video has convinced me that the service is legit and I can indeed hail a gold Ferrari, but only if I order that car outside the Korean Cultural Center. So after doing a bit more digging, I actually found out that North Korea recently launched their own black car hailing service where the cars are all eco-friendly, they're not gasoline powered, they're all actually just propelled forward by the slipstream of 20 starving bodyguards. If you were to believe the reviews on the website, you'll see that they gave themselves a pretty generous 5-star rating. But if you actually follow through to the App Store, you'll be able to see they got a slightly more lackluster 3.2 stars. 15 of those are 1-star reviews. So they've recently had press in the Evening Standard, the Metro, and even the Daily Mail. They're getting about as much press coverage as an asylum-seeking paedophile on the NHS payroll. The Daily Mail says it's an app that makes you feel like a billionaire. Billionaires don't drive gold Ferraris. Idiots who have no money who want to look rich drive gold Ferraris. I remember actually seeing a classic picture on Instagram of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett together, and the caption was just, "Here is 250 billion in combined net worth and not a Gucci belt in sight." It's an app that's supposed to make you feel like a billionaire. I mean, it's not very billionaire when the main endorsers for this are a mechanic who was hit by a cyclist and has become a living meme.
Why you fucking coming fast?
Can't you see? I just hit you, you hit me. Why you coming fast?
My whip coming fast, yes. Young lady, get in this one. This is my whip.
And a gang member turned drill rapper who has a song out at the moment about how you walk when you're holding a gun.
Gun lean, man, gun lean. Gun lean on the beat as well. For everyone, boys and girls, flick your shoulder, use them well.
They've decided to pay their drivers 25% instead of the 15% that Uber pay, which I think is an absolute genius idea. You know, when Uber are the market leaders and they can still not quite make a profit, definitely this little outfit that's just spent 1.5 million buying supercars is definitely going to be profitable by paying their drivers more. At this point, I'd reached my limit and written this thing off as the worst startup idea of 2018. It was at this point that I found the Chubuddy G of YouTube Uber drivers, a YouTuber, if you will, a man named YouTube Star who created a video welcoming my whip to London.
It's Hassan the Great. What's happening? You're right. Hopefully you're okay, your families are okay. Today's video is about this good news. The new company, My Whip, they got the license from TfL.
After making a few quite good points, he very quickly turned it into a tirade against Uber and their foreign support staff.
They're London based, not one of the guys will be calling from abroad and who doesn't know shit about this country, and they'll be chatting rubbish.
Uber should be really scared. If you look at his hand, you can see that he's only one gemstone away from a full-on Thanos glove, which is going to allow him to simply turn the entire Uber executive team to dust.
I don't feel so good.
Any rider chat shit without any investigation, you are deactivated. So we are the one who made Uber successful, and who's in deep shit? Me and you and normal drivers. I know how it feels. Be on a road, you know.
He's the original roadman, so I'm sure he's going to have no problem giving rides to all of the roadmen that are going to be getting lifts using the promo code GUNLEAN1.
Gun lean, man, gun lean.
He then goes off on a full-on Tony Robbins style motivational speech that got me pretty fucking fired up.
You want to be successful? You want to be successful in your life? You don't want to put limitations in your life. You are with Uber, you are limited. That's limitation. You want to join another company? You're opening more doors for yourself, isn't it? Start your own business. Because you're working for someone, you are making them rich. I'm working every day. Who's getting rich? Uber. Because they're taking percentage of me. You, all of the drivers, they're getting rich, sitting their ass down in a house. Who's getting kicked like a football in one corner of London to another corner of London, outside London, blah, 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 all over the country? Me, you. And who's getting rich? Uber. Don't say I can't do the business. You can do the business. Join the new company, My Whip. This is a huge opportunity. This new company is coming in London. They will start operating soon. I mean soon. Who made Uber successful? Me.
You know what, YouTube Star? You're right. Who cares if Uber is a multi-billion-dollar corporation with investment from Goldman Sachs and a war chest of literally billions of dollars in cash, with the biggest reach, driver network and customer base of any taxi company in history? You know what they don't have? They don't have a fleet of 5 luxury cars wrapped in gold that will deliver short rides to 1 in 100 customers at a very limited selection of locations in one urban area at well below market rate, with an endorsement from a mechanic who was injured in a cycling accident and an ex-gang member who's now a musician who's made a song that's very popular about how you walk when you're carrying an illegal firearm. And even if they did have any one of those easily acquired non-advantages, there's one thing that they'll never have. They don't have the support and hard work of YouTube Star, the most swaggy, charismatic, costume jewelry wearing driver in all of London.
I'm not saying go and quit Uber straight away. Let me tell you what to do. Join the new company, log into Uber, log into My Whip. You got the job in Uber, switch My Whip off. You got the job in My Whip, switch Uber off.
Oh, well, fuck it then, Uber's gonna win. Hope you enjoyed that video, everybody. If you wanna see more of my work, hit that subscribe button below and make sure that you give that little notification bell a flick so that you see more of my content in the future. Peace, I'm out.